The next item we have on the agenda is item 1.3. Consider, discuss, and take appropriate action on a request to ensure that the river debris remains within the Guadalupe watershed, where it can continue to long-term recovery and restoration. Kayte Graham.
Hi, good morning. Thank you. Kayte Graham, 542 Kelly Street. I am here to talk about this, and I'm very concerned about it. I know it's been discussed extensively, but I'd like to present the issue, maybe offer a solution, and ask how the commissioners can assist. Under the state's cleanup contracts, woody debris is being removed from riparian areas, mulched and hauled out of the county. At least one of the contracted dump sites is a commercial compost facility in San Antonio. As far as we know, this site is not permitted to process waste that is seen toxic or hazardous. The process of woody debris management has been impressive, absolutely. Hundreds of crews are fanning out across the river corridor, cleaning impacted areas at an incredible pace. The city has reported over 900,000 cubic yards of debris, with more to come. And while well-intentioned and thorough, woody debris clearance in at least some sites performed by state-contracted crews appear to conflict with the recommendations of the Texas A&M Forest Service and other state agencies responsible for riparian management. Large woody debris and mulch are critical to the health of riparian ecosystems, water quality, and long-term flood resilience. Larger trunks and attached root wads help to prevent bank and soil erosion during recovery periods and provide habitat for returning wildlife. Processed woody material is absolutely a valuable organic material that could be used in local restoration planting efforts and regenerative agriculture operations. Under the current arrangement, the only way for an agriculture operation or restoration crews to access this woody debris would be to purchase it from these commercial soil yards in San Antonio. So, a solution. We would request that the Texas Division of Emergency Management, TDEM, contracts be amended to incorporate best management practices as recommended by these state agencies. Specifically, allow natural recovery. Floodplains and stream banks often heal on their own. Avoid heavy machinery, grazing, or unnecessary disturbance so natural vegetation and soils can recover. Protect and replant vegetation. We are working on that, and vegetation has been lost. Replant with native species, eroded, or high-risk spots in rows or clusters that won't obstruct flow, utilizing that woody debris to protect saplings from washout, browsers, or other pressures. Manage debris wisely. Large woody debris, such as downed trees or stumps, play a very important role in slowing the water. Trapping sediment and protecting banks, leave it impossible. In place if possible, and only remove wood if it blocks bridges, crossings, or threatens property. And number 4, divert mulch for local use for agriculture or restoration and recovery tool rather than transporting it out of the county. We request that the commissioners' court would take a stand. And we understand that woody debris management is a state issue and it's not a county issue. However, the county commissioners that represent Kerr County represent the people of Kerr County, as well as the natural resources that are essential to our economy and way of life. Your voice carries a lot of weight at the table with state decision makers. So we are asking you to join us in petitioning the state to amend its contracts, existing cleanup contracts, to follow riparian management best practices. Sign and support a letter that we will help draft to TDEM and relevant state agencies requesting these changes. Advocate on behalf of Kerr County residents for policies that balance disaster response with long-term ecological health and recovery. Appoint a representative of Kerr County to work with stakeholders on an effective solution until the last truck of mulch leaves Kerr County. Encourage the state to provide lab testing supporting claims that the mulch is not usable for the uses that we propose. This is Kerr County material that should be given every opportunity to stay in Kerr County. So we urge you to use your position to help the state follow its own recommendations and to protect the river that is the lifeblood of our community. It's not a commercial commodity. It's a natural element to the recovery of our ecosystem. So that's all I have. I know we've spoken already, but you guys have weight. Your voice carries weight.
Thank you.